Back at her again. There we go. Not a bad start. Just getting everything organized. Whew. Another day on the lake, marking fish. Gotta put this back in my head. Here we go. Oh, I dropped my rod. It's gonna scare everything away. Oh, here comes one right below me here. Stuck it. Ooh, pretty decent. He's a thick one. He's gourded it. I don't know if gourded it is a word, but it is now. Whew, aggressive little buggers. He hit it. It is a crappie. Oh man. What, a 10-incher? Crappie. Let's measure this pig. We might have to keep him. Limits 5 per 5 sunnies, 5 crappies. 10.5. He'll eat. Ooh, he stuck it. Big time stuck it. Ooh, that's a decent one. Biggest one today, I think. Should give him a quick measure. 8 1/4. Ooh. Oh, there he is. Ask and you shall receive. That's a good one, guys. That one going on the pail. Ooh. This might be another keeper. Oh, he's so close. Let's give him a quick measure here. Eight 1/4. Yeah, we're keeping them. Ooh, swallowed. Oh, hit me right on the knuckle. This one's definitely getting kept. Alright, so that's 3 now. There's big ones in between, but... Ooh, what's this? Come on, don't get off. Oh, was that a pike? I thought it was a crappie. Oh, the bass. Oh. Oh. Oh, bass. Hello, guy. I'm not expecting that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's a pig. That's a pig. It's in the freaking bucket. Okay, I have 4 bluegills now. I'll keep that 5th spot open in case we get a wall motor. Ooh. Well, I gotta keep my 5th slot open, so it's a nice one. Whoa, this one couldn't even see him on the Vexlar. Maybe a little crappie. Little crappie. Ooh, I don't know if I can keep this. Pretty small. Great blow to that. What do we got here? Nice bluegill. Look at that. Got the light shining. Oh. I'd love to keep him, but I only got one slot left for bluegill. Ooh, hit it on the way down. Another nice one. Crappie. Ooh, stuck it. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Ugh. Oh. Nice little pop. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, that's a pig. That's a pig. Now we're getting some pigs. That's a nice one. Tall. Tall sucker. Another nice bite. Oh yeah, baby. That might be the biggest one yet. Still on, still on. This one might take a measurement here. This is a pig. It's a beautiful bluegill. 9 1/4. Really tall. Really tall. What do we got way up here? Yeah, oh, crappie guy. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, no, measure them 10 inches. Eh. Well, I think it's time to pack her up. Whew. Made it back. Didn't keep as many, obviously, as I wanted to. Could only keep 5 sunnies anyway, and I kept 4. Thought I'd catch more crappies, but I didn't. So there's the toll. I'm gonna do a catch and cook, so I'm gonna flay these up and show you what I do. So, all done cleaning. So what we got, quite a bit of meat for just 5 fish. What I like to do now is I'm gonna rinse it off, of course, rinse out the bowl, get some fresh water in there, and then I'm gonna let it sit overnight. That's gonna get all the blood and crap out of the fillets, and it's really gonna firm them up. Like right now, if you can see, they're really like floppy. And see the difference tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, so they soaked overnight. Drain the water out. Remember how floppy they were? Look at how firm this is now. It can stand out on its own. Pretty crazy. So, now that they're all firmed up, they're clean. What I do, I use this batter. This is my favorite. Buy it at Shields. Obviously, coat the fish. Stick it in. Both sides. Like to get the oil hot before, which I don't think I have it hot enough, but it'll do. That's a good fillet there. Look at the rib meat on there. Okay, fry that up. Time lapse. Boo, 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 boo. One thing I did want to say, I don't know if I'll keep this in the final cut or not. I'm deciding. So when I clean these fillets, there's a little strip of bones right here on bluegills and crappies. What I do is I cut that out. A lot of people don't. I do. I don't like any bones in my meat. So yeah. So they all got that little slit in there. Normally this would be connected, it'd be one strip, but I cut that little strip of bones out. Alright, going over what I'm using here. I didn't go over that in the beginning. So I just use peanut oil. I don't know. Got that at Shields too. I heard it's the best oil for fish, but I don't know. I don't notice much of a difference. Briggs Best Batter. That's what it's called, Briggs Best Batter. Yeah, can't really find too much about this. They have a website, but when I go there, it's not up. Seems kind of more like a smaller company. So Briggs, if you're watching and you want to sponsor, so I don't have any sponsors. Obviously, I'm such a small channel. But I've tried probably 20 different combinations of batter. And this by far is my favorite. We actually had a survey with my family. We had like 5 different kinds of batter and we made all this fish. And the majority of them said this. Now I like it because you don't have to season it. Just like that. Once it's cooked, it's done. Alright. Get the preview on so I can see myself. Battery's gonna die, imagine that. So you can actually hear it's sizzling less. So to me that tells me pretty much done. Alright, so take them off. We get some of the grease off so it doesn't totally saturate the paper towels. Can't believe I'm sitting here showing people how to cook. Alright, get a new batch in there before that batter starts. If you leave the pan empty, for some reason batter likes to burn. I don't know if it gets hotter when there's less stuff in it. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Alright, so now one more step I do. You let your fillets drain there, all that oil. You see it's pretty saturated. Now if you were to just leave this sit here, it would get soggy. It'll sit in its own oil. So what I like to do, flip it. You see all that grease coming off of it. It's soaked through. Well, I had 3 layers. So 3 layers of paper towels. Let this drain a little bit on the other side. Let it dry out. That way it stays crispy. That's all I have. Stay tuned for the next episode.